Are these mushrooms?
Yo, someone give those to
Can you
Wiz.
show these?
Yes, right here. Have you ever done those before?
I've been doing these since 8th grade.
Really?
First time I ever did mushrooms
Wow.
was 8th. No, I'm sorry, not in 8th grade. 10th grade. I was in school.
Wow.
I had this friend named Brendan Murphy, and he gave me some shrooms.
Wait, what school is this?
Central High School in Philadelphia.
Woo, I knew it.
And I took some shrooms, and it was quite the experience. I was in school during the whole ordeal. Went to class and everything.
Wow.
You know, when you're on shrooms, you feel like everyone knows you're on shrooms.
But you didn't know what to expect, though, did you, at all?
I had no idea, but I really enjoyed it. So I went on a good run of taking shrooms throughout my teen years.
Really?
From what was 10th grade? I was 14, 15. From 15 to 21.
Wow.
I
You
took
were like
shrooms
a
consistently.
veteran.
And then when I had my first daughter, I stopped. And then I didn't take them again probably till maybe 36 with Uzi. One time at the studio.
What's
And-
Uzi like on mushrooms? Sheesh.
Just like Uzi. And then then once the chocolate bars came out and microdosing became a thing, I jumped back into the shroom game.
Man, so you've had a long history with shrooms, which is actually impressive because I feel like, and I don't think this is a blanket statement, but I feel like a lot of people I've met in hip hop or whatever are only experiencing them recently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been doing shrooms a long time.
And it helps, right? Do you think what's it do for DJ Drama?
Opens up your brain. I mean, it can open your brain up a little too much sometimes. Right. I remember I had a conversation one time about dogs smoking crack. So, yeah, I think it took me maybe a little too left at a time.
Look, someone gave these to Wiz earlier. What do you think about those? That's scary.
It's a hell of a trip.
Yeah.
It tastes nasty though. That's why I like the chocolate, because it's it tastes good.
Better.
You can
and you
microdose
still
it.
get the
Yeah,
the whole thing. So DJ Drama for mushrooms.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you advise
mushrooms and marijuana?
For someone who's scared, because it's always the pink elephant thing. They're like, I'm afraid I'm going to see a pink elephant. How would you?
My advice?
Yeah.
You be around good company and be around a comfortable environment.
That's true.
I think that's the main important thing. I wouldn't suggest you do mushrooms by yourself. I would suggest you do them with someone that you can relate to. So when you go, if you might go into a negative space, you can look at your person and then you can snap out of it that fast and get into a better space.
Feel safe. You got to feel safe when you're on mushrooms.
Absolutely.
For sure. Congratulations. This is our 4th or 5th tour together with Wiz. Fifth tour.
Yeah.
And this is the one that bounced back after COVID.
Yeah.
How does that feel in general?
Felt great. I mean, it's sad that we're at the end. I missed the road, I really enjoy tour life.
He's dedicated. He's working out every day. I see you running.
Yeah,
Try to work.
day.
He tried to call me a couple of times. I had to make up excuses, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, tour is good. You can take it the right way and work out and eat right and drink a gallon of water. You know what I'm saying? So
drink your water.
It's all about how you do it. Or you can eat bad and go to Burger King and not do the good. But when you're on tour and you're running around that stage and you're performing every night, the better shape that you're in, the better your performance is. And I learned that we went out, first time we went out, or I went out with you guys, was 2014 and 2015, and I was in good shape. And in 2016, not so much. And I remember not feeling as productive and positive on stage. So then we didn't go out 2017, 2018. I didn't go out with you guys. So then when I came back 2019, right before tour, I had actually put on a couple pounds. And I remember as soon as we announced tour, I was like, yo, I got to get back in shape or else this is going to be the downfall of me. And I started working out right before tour. And then when we started tour, I stayed consistent. And I kind of did the same thing this time. Since probably the end of June, I've probably lost about 35 pounds.
I mean, you look good.
Yeah,
I mean, I think there's a bigger conversation here too about you know what the DJ life is like, of course, and there's a lot of unhealthy habits that happen,
Absolutely.
especially at our age.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no surprise. You know, I mean, actually, surprise. I think I look good, but we're in
You
the
look
plus
great.
40 club.
Absolutely.
But
I feel
we
like
put our
look better
bodies
now-
through so
we look
much.
better now than we did
Yeah,
at,
definitely.
at another age.
I look at pictures of my younger self. I'm like,
Yeah.
why didn't anyone tell me I look that corny?
It's crazy.
This is the craziest thing ever.
Same.
It's crazy.
Same.
This tour, you're walking
Sorry.
with a little more pep in your step because, I mean, you know, big award. Call Me If You Get Lost to win the Grammy. I mean, how does that feel, man?
Feels great, man. I mean, you know, I won a Grammy with Tyler, the Creator, so with Tyler, the Creator for Call Me If You Get Lost, which was essentially a Gangsta Girls mixtape album.
That's right.
You know, a mixtape series I started in my where people kept their laundry in my little duplex in the Fourth Ward in Atlanta, and 22 years later to win a Grammy, it's like, it's surreal, you know. And it's, you know, for me, it's like I've had so many successes in my career and so many levels, and it's just like I always ask myself, like, damn, what I'm gonna do to top this? And you know, getting a Grammy is like the top of the top. So, but I'm still asking myself, damn, what I'm gonna do to top this?
I mean, there's been a lot of spicy talk lately, you know, especially with projects that you want to put out, you know, new projects possibly with Meek Mill or maybe Currency. But even more recently, there's been talk about DJ Khaled and you know, in hip hop and maybe trying to do a verses with him, and that, you know, I really thought about that, and you know, of course, I think Drum, you definitely could hold your own on that one, and you know, just looking back at all your mixtapes and the catalog, man, it goes really deep, and
You say hold my own like you don't think I'm gonna win.
I think you could win.
You think I could
I
win?
think you could win.
Yeah.
I think
I could win too.
I think you could win too.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, more than anything, what we've seen with Versuz is it's a celebration of the culture.
Correct.
It's a celebration of the two entities on stage. You know, I think myself and Khaled are two individuals that have done amazing things as DJs in the last 2 decades. You know, so you know, that guy has a lot of big records. You know what
Crazy.
I mean? He's done things as a DJ that no one has ever done before, you know, so I tip my hat off to him, you know. I want to see him tip his hat off to me, but yeah, you know, when it comes to verses, I'm ready for all smoke.
I love it, man. We had a couple great moments on tour where you let me drop the new record with Jeezy that just came out, man. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Yeah, man, talk about that.
Yeah, me and Jeezy. It's called I Ain't Gonna Hold You. Produced by Helliva, who's from Detroit.
Right.
It's got a good bounce, good tempo, 110 beats per minute, you know, good feel, and we're gearing up for something bigger that's coming soon, you know, so be on the lookout.
I love it. You know, I was watching social media, of course, going crazy this past week with Jack Harlow and all that, and I was like, damn, while Jack Harlow was on stage, DJ Drama was with us on tour, and just to see you, you know, your sphere of influence is so big, and I'm just like, yo, just appreciate the work ethic. I appreciate, you know, you're obviously a legend, so
Thank you,
giving
bro.
you your flowers or your mushrooms or whatever you need to keep inspiring us.
Absolutely.
And keep, you know, the swag and the health and the
pajamas.
music. Pajamas is in here right now, so we appreciate you, man,
Thanks for
being
having
a
me.
friend of Taylor Gang, and being such a pleasure to watch on tour, and watching you every single night make a movie out of it, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, and kudos to you. Salute to you for everything that you do and your career, and you know what I mean, and it feels great for us to still be here.
I hope that we're doing this next year.
I'm looking forward to it.
I appreciate it. And maybe another Grammy or something coming
Absolutely,
up, right?
my guy.
That's right. DJ Drama, Backstage Vinyl Verse Tour with your boy Bonics. Woo!